You know, knowing me, I would say to get ready for the absolute mindfuck that is Magneto vs. Tetsuo. But knowing me, yeah, I don't think I have to worry about that too much. But the big questions still remain. Was the episode good? Was Tetsuo treated with the respect that he deserved? Was there a welcome to motherfucking die joke? Well, get ready folks, because today, we find out.
It's my brain! What have you done?
First things first is the analysis, and as always, Death Battle has been killing it this season. Although I feel like Magneto's is a bit more lackluster compared to Tetsuo, despite him having more stuff to work with. But in the end, I liked both analyses. Nothing much to talk about there, so let's move on to the fight. And again, Death Battle has been killing it. First off, the environment is just perfect for these two. Definitely feels like it's from a scene of Akira. Next up, the sprites are pretty good on both ends. Magneto's coming from Marvel vs. Capcom, which are good by default, and Tetsuo's custom sprites are pretty good as well. Even though I would have preferred if they recolored a character in K49, which, I mean, come on, one look at him should be very obvious. He is literally SNK's version of Tetsuo. Some other miscellaneous parts I like from the fight include the many, and I mean many, hand-drawn scenes. I mean, come on, look at them. They look so good. Tetsuo losing his arm in the middle of the fight as a reference to the original Akira movie. Really good, by the way, highly recommend. And Tetsuo's baby form, which is... I mean, it looks good, but... fuck, it looks so grotesque at the same time! That's probably a compliment now that I'm thinking on it. And the death is... pretty interesting, if you ask me. He's trying to go for a Tanjiro versus Jonathan route. And although it's not as sad as that episode, I still think this death is pretty good nonetheless. And what I find personally crazy is that they actually buy Universal Tetsuo. I mean, that just sounds strange to even hear, but hey, they buy Universal Tetsuo, so I'll buy it. All this talk about Tetsuo ultimately leads to one question. Was he given the proper respect? Personally, I'd say yeah. Without Akira, anime wouldn't be where it is today. We wouldn't have Dragon Ball. We wouldn't have Sailor Moon. We wouldn't have Yu Yu Hakusho. We wouldn't have any of that if it wasn't for Akira. So before I say my verdict, I want to ask you, the audience, to please watch Akira. If you love anime of any kind, you have to watch Akira. Without it, your favorite anime most likely wouldn't even exist. And hey, it's on Hulu, so if you have that, then go ahead and watch it. It's a good movie if you ask me. But on to the main part everyone wants to know. What is my take on the episode? It's good, is what I would say if we had a single welcome to die joke, but no! The closest thing we got was in the goddamn preview, you stupid sons of bitch! The episode is a 9 out of 10. And I'm like 99.9% sure the next episode is going to be our final revealed character. I mean, come on, Tetsuo's our 5th. What else could we possibly have? Well then, this should be interesting. Right, these reviews are supposed to have something stupid at the end of them. So, here's me and Ronald playing Tic Tac Toe on Tetsuo's big ass forehead.